So what is the meta title and a meta description of a website and a website page? I'm going to explain it to you in the simplest way possible that anybody can understand. What's up there, guys? Izzy here once again with Do-It-Yourself SEO, where I help small business owners and contractors understand search engine optimization so they can do it for themselves and generate more leads with their businesses online. So today I want to discuss what is a meta title and a meta description for a website and a website page in the most simplest way possible to make it incredibly easy to understand. So basically, in a nutshell, the title, the meta title of a website or a website page basically tells Google what this page is going to be about. And then the meta description basically gives it a brief summary of what's in that specific page. The best way for me to describe it, I always use this as an example to make people understand. So imagine this is your website or your website page. It's a file in a filing cabinet, right? So you have to title it correctly right here. So let's say you are a tree service company in the city of Visalia, California, right? Somewhere in your title tag, you have to title tree service in Visalia. And the meta description basically describes what's the content inside the folder. It gives a brief description of what this page is all about. See, the way that Google search works is try to imagine, so somebody goes in and types in tree service Visalia, California. What Google does, the search engine, what it does is as soon as you type that in lightning speed, what it does, it creates a gigantic filing cabinet for that specific search, tree service Visalia, California. And if your page, even though you have a tree service business out in Visalia, California, if you don't title it correct, you don't title that page correctly, what Google does is sees the incorrect title of the page or doesn't make any sense, it'll file it for a different search. It's completely out of that search filing cabinet for that specific search. So it's very, very important that you title it correctly. And it's not really that complicated to do. Let me give you guys some few examples here just to show you. So here's a couple of examples to basically show you what I'm talking about. So let's say you are a dumpster rental company in Madison, Wisconsin, and your page is about dumpster rentals in that area. What you want to make sure is that on your title of your website, you have that keyword dumpster rental in Madison, Wisconsin. You got to be clever about it. So like you see on this website right here, it says top choice dumpster rental in Madison, Wisconsin. So you see dumpster rental in Madison, Wisconsin is in the title tag there, right? And then so you're going to see that it's also in the meta description here. At Trash Monkey Dumpster Rentals, looks like we have to add Madison, Wisconsin here to make it more relevant. It might be on there already, but since this is a new website, it takes Google a while to figure all that stuff out. So let's go to another one, another example. A private driver in El Salvador, right? Which I helped a guy out there in that area, and he wants to get found when somebody types in private driver in El Salvador, right? So what we did is title that page exactly what that needs to be. See, professional private driver in El Salvador, right? Luxury tours and bargain voyage, ES Luxuries private driver services in El Salvador. You see it right here in the meta description. So it helps this page get found. Here's another example here. Like I was speaking earlier, tree service Visalia, California, right? Tree service Visalia, California, Cal West Tree Service, Cal West offer 5-star tree service in Visalia, California. You can see we have that keyword in the title tag in the meta description. It's not spammy. It looks completely natural. It's going to work out perfectly. There's another page we've recently worked on, donation pickup in Indianapolis, right? We want to get found for that search term. When Google, when somebody types in, it's going to create a filing cabinet with a bunch of websites and pages for that specific search. We want to make sure that our page is titled perfectly for that, right? Donation pickup, Indianapolis, born to haul. We provide donation pickup services in Indianapolis. So that's all it really is. It's super simple. So let me show you where to find this on a website builder so you can change this for yourself. So pretty much any place where you build your website, they should have an option somewhere they're called like SEO settings, right? And this is the option where you can change your title and your meta description. So I'll show you one real quick with WordPress, right? Using like this, I use my template, my design, right? And like this one right here, it's edit with Elementor, right? So I just go into the settings, Yoast SEO. There's a bunch of different options out there, but this is like one of the more common ones, right? So let's go on to the search appearance, right? Tree service in Visalia. So this is the area where you could change all of that. Tree service in Visalia, Cal West Tree Service. So like I said, we want to get found for tree service in Visalia. So we got to make sure we put that into the SEO title. And in the meta description right here, Cal West offers 5-star tree services in Visalia, California, and that's all you have to do. And then you're done. Just make sure you title it correctly. And here's another option with Wix. So this Wix, right? You go into Wix and go into Pages, click on that. It's like this is the home page, right? SEO Basics. There's an option right here. See the title tag, the title description, and the meta description. See, Premier Fence Company, Hermiston, Oregon, right? Looking for a top-notch fence company in Hermiston, Oregon. So top-notch fence company, Hermiston, Oregon. See how we cleverly added the search term we want to get found for, fence company, Hermiston, Oregon, in the meta description and the title tag. So when we do that search, fence company, I should have it on here, fence company in Hermiston, that website should show up. So you can see his business profile showing up right there and his website showing up right here. Don't know why this is not showing right now. It's something with Wix, but it is helping it to show up. There it is, Discover Laning Fence Company in Hermiston, Oregon, Prodigy Fence, because it's titled correct. There's a quick way to find out what your meta title is on your website. It doesn't tell you the meta description, but your title tag, right? You just go up to your mouse and just let it hover there, and it tells you Tree Service Visalia, Cal West Tree Services. Let's go to a different one, like this one up here. Top Choice Dumpster Rental, Madison, Wisconsin, right? We'll go on to this website too, Professional Private Driver, El Salvador. So you can see that you just run your mouse across the top of the tab and it'll tell you what your title tag for your website is. Now, when you're building out all your pages, you got to make sure you title them each correctly for the search that you want to be found for. For example, this guy is pretty much a luxury driver, luxury transportation in El Salvador, and all his service pages. He's got airport transportation. So we titled his page Private Airport Transportation El Salvador. So we want this page to be found for this search term. We want the private driver page to be found for this search term, Private Driver El Salvador. And we want this page to get found for somebody typing in luxury shuttle service in El Salvador. So you can see it's in the title tag there as well. So that's pretty much it. Just think about it as the tab in a file in a filing cabinet. Make sure you title it correctly, or else Google's not going to find out what your page is all about. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys today, what the meta title is and the meta description of a website to make it nice and simple for you to understand and kind of grasp that whole thing. If you want to learn more about this SEO stuff, I do offer an SEO course here in the description below. And if you want to learn more about this SEO, just click on this video here. And that's all I have for you guys today. Until next time.